So I'm Jason Appa. Today I'm going to learn how to design a professional church flyer with Photoshop, and this Photoshop version 2023. Alright, so let's get started. So we go to File, New. So we're going to pick our size here. So we are using 1080 by 1080 pixels. So let's click on it. Then you make sure that the resolution is 300. Then the color mode RGB color. Then the background content white is okay. Then the rest, the settings should be the same. So let's create. Alright. So what I do is that the first thing I do is to come to the layer panel. This is the layer panel. You click on the lock icon here to unlock it. Then we are going to start designing. You make sure you have your resources. So these are my resources I'm going to use. I'll put the link in the description box so that you can get it and practice. Alright, so let's start by importing one of these. So let's import this background. So you drag and drop. Then you make sure you come here to rasterize it. So this is the picture. This is the background. This is the picture. So you click on it. You right click on the layer. Then you rasterize layer. Now we can hold the transform control to enlarge it so that they can fit the page or the canvas. Alright, now we are going to still import some of the pictures. So let's go to the resource. Bring this particular one. You right click, rasterize layer. So we are going to move the background from it. Pick the magic white tool. Then you click on the delete key. Then so we pick the rectangular marquee tool, we highlight it, Ctrl D to deselect. Now let's go to and pick our move tool. So if you want to move the object, we always use a move tool. So we are going to adjust it. I think it's okay. Let's reduce the size a little. Alright. Then anytime you see this icon, the correct sign, you click on it or you enter on the keyboard so that it can allow you to work. Now the next thing is to bring some of the text. So let's bring the church the name of the church. So we copy, then we are going to paste it here. So before we paste, let's go and pick the fonts. So we are using Mouzambik. That's the name of the font. Then Ctrl V to paste. Alright, click on the move tool again, move it up, reduce the size. Then we come to the properties. So we are going to stretch the distance between the letters. So you come here, set tracking. So we track it, drop to the right. Let's change the color. So you can change the color from here, or you can come here, color, and make it black. Reduce the size a little. As I always do say, graphic design is all about creativity. So I'm using the arrow key to send it to the top a little. So I want to fit this one in the middle, so I come here, these three dots, I click on it, come to the selection, click on canvas, then the align, I'll click on the middle one. Now I can confidently say that this is the middle. Paste. I'll Ctrl V to paste. So let's reduce the distance between the letters here. I want to change the font to TZ Night. But TZ Night is one of my best fonts style. Change it to Mouzambik. So here just copy and paste. You have to change the color to white, so click here. Let me give it a shadow. So here you just have to, what I did was I came to the FX, the layer style, then I pick shadow. So here you just have to play with it. Let's select the emboss, the bubble emboss. So I want to duplicate it. So I'll hold the Alt key. Realize that the cursor have changed to 2 cursors, black and white. Then you can drag for it to be 2. Then we edit it. So let's go to the FX, the layer style again, and then change the gloss contour of this to, I think this is okay, to the first one. Then the shadow, and we increase the shadow a little bit, the opacity. So here we're playing with it, manipulating it to suit your style. Alright, so okay. Hold Ctrl, duplicate, drag. So we are going to write 3. The same font Mouzambik. So I'm going to use this, the wrap text tool. Alright, I think it's okay. So let's give it a gradient over emboss. I think the emboss is okay. Then let's give it a satin. Let's give it a shadow. I want to increase the 3 a little. Want it to be bigger than this. Then let's increase the size of the fasten. Let's give it a shadow, stroke, sorry. So we'll go to the layer style, stroke. I think black is fine. To embed a stroke, we can give it a gradient stroke. Black and then gold or red. Okay, that's fine. Black and red. Alright. So let's duplicate this one. So we can just hold the Alt on it, then you drag to duplicate. Alright, that's fine. Now let's continue to bring some of the resources. Rasterize it. Pick the marquee tool, click on the white area, then delete on the keyboard. Ctrl D to deselect. Now let's go to the emboss, then gradient overlay. Want it to be yellow and red. Okay. So what you do is that you come here, click on it, then the color will show here. You click on here too. Then you can select the color you want to use. So we click on this. We want to give it a outer glow. So we come to layer style, outer glow. Oh, we know the shadow, outer glow. Where is it? Color. Outer glow, that is it. Great. I like this. Click OK. So as I always do, we have to right click, rasterize layer, so let's bring this down. Okay, that's fine. Now we are going to blur this. So what I'm going to do is that you go to filter, blur, Gaussian blur. All right, 37.4. I think it's okay. Now let's go to the layer node. Color dodge is okay. So let's break this particular image. So we are going to right click and then rasterize it. Pick the eraser tool to clean this part from it. We just want the image area. Use the bracket tool to reduce the size of the brush. Reduce and increase the serial bracket tool. Now let's stretch it. Give it soft lights. I think hard light is fine. And let's reduce the opacity a little. So we are going to duplicate this image. Hold on the Alt key, drag it down here. Reduce the opacity. That's fine. So the next step is to bring some of the resources. Let's bring this one. So here we are going to fix the time of the program. then to paste. Give it a shadow, FX, shadow drop shadow. Change the color to white. Sorry, yellow. The yellow is fine. Alright, now let's bring some of the image. Let's bring this texture. And this texture. I like putting textures in my designs. Make it look more professional. So let me rasterize it. Then use a layer mode, the blending mode, sorry. You can put a screenshot. Click on it. Pick the eraser tool. So you want to clean certain parts of it. So it will bring the image out a little. Let's work on this image to bring it out. So let's go to the layer style. Let's do here orange, then we do here to black. Okay. I think the red is better. So let's bring this image, the hosts. Rasterize, remove background, let's send it to the top by dragging. So let's go to the filter, sharpen or sharpen. So we want to sharpen the image 3.9 is okay, and then let's brighten it, brightness. Now the next thing is to bring the dove or the bird. So put it somewhere here. I think it should come here. Let's duplicate it. Then rotate this one, Ctrl T, right click on it, then flip horizontally. Now this one we are going to give it an effect. So let's go to the filter, blur, gallery, path blur. Great. So click here, click here. Okay. So we are giving this a speed fill. Now let's pick a rectangular tool. Draw a very long box. Give it a dark color, the same color of the quotes. So we want it to be at the back of the man, so we drag it like that. That's okay. Now let's duplicate it. Hold Alt, you drag, make it a little bigger. So we will shift to drag it. Now let's go and bring some of the tests. Okay, let's start with the numbers. Ctrl V, or you right click and then you paste. Reduce the size. Then set the tracking for selected characters. So we are going to increase the spaces between the characters or the letters. Increase a little width. Okay. So we are going to leave it white. So these spaces, we are going to write a theme and then the date and the venue. So the theme, copy. So before we paste, let's close this. Then we can do the Ctrl V. I want us to change this font to Tuesday night. I want the theme to be yellow. So I'll bring the cursor closer, highlight it, go to the top, click on the color, select yellow, and click OK. So let's give it a little bit of shadow. Come to layer style, drop shadow, reduce opacity, and it's okay. Now let's bring the dates. So this one I want to change it to white. Give it I think it's okay. Let me zoom in a little bit. And let's create a shape here. Use a color. So let's bring the dates, copy, choose it, Ctrl V to paste. So let's change the color to black. It's not even black, it's like ash color. So I'll just pick the color from here. Let's duplicate is holding the Alt key, then dragging. So you can write the venue. I think the venue is here. Let's copy and then paste. Copy. So let's bring the icons. the venue. Screen. Then move with the last one here. Alright, the next thing is to bring the host name. So host copy, you paste, change the font to Tuesday night, change the color to white. I'm just pick the color for the background. It's not too white, it's like a little bit of gray. So let's put it somewhere here. Then let's go and bring the name. Copy. Change it to Mouzambik. Paste. Reduce the spacing. So you should come here and then you can shift this one inside a little. Then bring the hooks here. Alright. Let's just change this color to yellow. Okay, I think this is perfect. I feel like creating some of the textures. So the walls claim windows here. Okay, I think it's okay. So the last thing to bring is the flip or the 10. So I always bring it somewhere here. So let's put it here. Then rasterize it. Bring the eraser tool to clean this area, to blend it. Alright, click this way. Alright, so remember to subscribe. I'm this Snapper. I'm out.